The trade, a wound that cut deep. The NBA world was shocked. Luka Dončić, the Slovenian sensation, traded from the Dallas Mavericks to the Los Angeles Lakers, unthinkable. The Mavericks were supposed to be his team, his legacy. He was their cornerstone, their future. But the NBA is a business. Sometimes, it's a cruel one. Rumors had been swirling for weeks. Whispers of discontent, of a strained relationship between Dončić and the Mavericks front office. Still, no one expected this. The news hit like a thunderbolt, sending shockwaves across the league. For Dončić, it was personal. This wasn't just a trade. It was a betrayal. Dallas was where he'd blossomed, where he'd transformed from a promising rookie into a global icon. He'd given the city his heart, his soul, his all. The fans adored him, chanted his name, treated him like their own. Now he was gone, shipped off to Los Angeles like a piece of discarded equipment. The wound was deep, the pain raw. Dončić felt lost, adrift in a sea of uncertainty. He'd have to start over, rebuild his life, his career, in a new city, with a new team. The future seemed daunting, the road ahead long and arduous. The Los Angeles Lakers versus the Dallas Mavericks. A regular season matchup, you say? Not this time. Not with Luka Dončić returning to Dallas for the first time since the trade. The atmosphere was electric, crackling with anticipation. This wasn't just a game, it was a reckoning. Dončić tried to downplay the significance. It's just another game, he'd said, trying to convince himself as much as the reporters. But everyone knew better. This was his chance to show the Mavericks what they'd given up, to make them rue the day they traded him away. The air in the American Airlines Center was thick with tension. Dallas fans, once so enamored with Dončić, were now conflicted. Their hearts ached for what could have been, their minds still struggling to comprehend the trade. The buzz in the arena was deafening as Dončić took the court. Boos rained down from some sections, cheers of support from others. A mixture of emotions, a reflection of the complex feelings swirling within every Mavericks fan. The whistle blew, and the game began. The Mavericks, led by Kyrie Irving and Klay Thompson, came out firing on all cylinders. They were determined to prove a point, to show that they were better off without Dončić. But the Lakers were ready. LeBron James, the veteran leader, took control, calming his team, dictating the pace. He knew the importance of this game, not just for the standings, but for Dončić's psyche. The first half was a back-and-forth affair, both teams trading blows like heavyweight fighters. Dončić, despite the emotional turmoil, was playing with controlled aggression. He was determined to not let his emotions get the best of him. As the game wore on, Dončić's determination became palpable. He was everywhere on the court, grabbing rebounds, dishing out assists, knocking down clutch shots. He was playing with a fire in his belly, a chip on his shoulder. Every basket, every assist, felt like a statement. A message to the Mavericks, to the fans, to himself. He wasn't broken by the trade, he was fueled by it. He was using the pain, the anger, to elevate his game to new heights. The Mavericks tried everything to stop him. Double teams, triple teams, it didn't matter. Dončić was unstoppable, weaving his magic, making the impossible look routine. He was playing with a newfound freedom, a sense of liberation. Section 5. LeBron James's leadership, the king takes charge. LeBron James, the consummate leader, recognized the magnitude of the moment. He knew that this game was about more than just 2 points. This was about Dončić's redemption, about proving the doubters wrong. James took it upon himself to guide Dončić, to be his rock, his mentor. He offered words of encouragement, a calming presence amidst the storm. He reminded Dončić that he wasn't alone, that he had the support of his new team. In the fourth quarter, with the game hanging in the balance, James took over. He scored at will, draining threes, attacking the basket with relentless aggression. He was a man possessed, determined to carry his team to victory. Section 6. Mavericks versus Lakers, a clash of titans. The game was a clash of styles, a contrast in philosophies. The Mavericks, with their high-octane offense, relied on speed, quick ball movement, and three-point shooting. The Lakers, on the other hand, were a more methodical team, relying on James's brilliance and Dončić's all-around game. The defensive intensity was suffocating. Every possession was a battle, every shot contested. The crowd, on the edge of their seats, roared with every basket, groaned with every miss. The tension was palpable, the atmosphere electric. The lead changed hands multiple times in the fourth quarter. Neither team willing to give an inch. The Mavericks, despite their best efforts, couldn't contain Dončić. He was a force of nature, unstoppable in his quest for revenge. Section 7. A taste of revenge. Victory for Dončić. In the end, it was Dončić who had the last laugh. With the game on the line, he delivered the knockout blow. A step-back three-pointer, swishing through the net as the buzzer sounded. The Lakers had won, a hard-fought victory, a testament to their resilience. But for Dončić, it was more than just a win. It was a statement, a message to the Mavericks, to the league, to the world. He was back, better than ever, and he wasn't going anywhere. As the final buzzer sounded, Dončić allowed himself a rare moment of emotional release. A fist pump, a roar of triumph, a wave to the stunned Dallas crowd. He'd done it. He'd conquered his demons, silenced his doubters, and gotten his revenge. Section 8. Looking ahead, the future remains uncertain. The Lakers' victory over the Mavericks was just one game, a single chapter in what promises to be a long and storied rivalry. Dončić's journey is far from over. He's still adjusting to his new team, his new city. The road ahead will be filled with challenges, with obstacles to overcome. But Dončić is no stranger to adversity. He's faced it his entire life, and he's always come out on top. The trade may have broken his heart, but it also ignited a fire within him. A fire that burns with a fierce intensity, a determination to prove everyone wrong. Dončić is on a mission, and he won't rest until he's achieved his goals. Section 9. The final word, a night etched in history. Luka Dončić's return to Dallas was a night that will be etched in NBA history. It was a game filled with emotion, with drama, with unforgettable moments. It was a reminder that basketball is more than just a game, it's a story, a tapestry woven from the lives of its players. Dončić may have left Dallas, but he left an indelible mark on the city, on the franchise, on the fans. He'll always be remembered as one of the Mavericks' greats, a player who captivated a city with his talent, his passion, his heart. The future remains unwritten, but one thing is certain, Luka Dončić's story is far from over. He's just getting started, and the NBA better be ready.